Icon signs an MOU with Samsung Electronics. The Dashcore CEO is hacked by Twitter trolls. A Colorado blockchain bill fails in dramatic fashion. South Korean exchange UpBit investigated by police. And Huawei releases a new Bitcoin wallet that's going to be pre-installed on all of their electronic devices. And how low will this dip go? We've got all your headlines mixed with some daily market analysis. I'm Elio Trades, and your FUD TV Daily Update starts now. That's right, diving in here on the total market cap, we can see that everything is down. Whenever Bitcoin is over 5% in the red, we know that it's going to be a tough day to have any market growth, and today was extra tough. We're looking up here, we're under 400 billion. All of a couple days ago, we were over 450 billion, over 460 billion. So we have significantly retraced here, especially by a percentage standpoint. This is a big percentage drop on the whole market. But is this crazy for crypto? Is this insane, guys? Absolutely not. I didn't even say it. Welcome back, FUD Nation. I forgot to say it. As I look at these charts, I'm looking at some bearishness, especially as we're coming into Friday. We could see a significant pullback over the weekend. But again, the fundamentals just look stronger by the day. The news we're going to go over today is fundamentally amazing, some of the news. Like the Icon partnership with Samsung, what we're about to talk about with Huawei, these types of things are fundamentally so strong. So when we see the market acting like this so weak, we can only see it as an opportunity. This is why we created FUD TV, so you could wipe away that FUD, see the long-term vision, and understand how to make smart decisions when others are fearful. So with that in mind, obviously, we're just going to look here. The only coin really pumping is Augur up here above 15% in the green. They just got listed on Binance. But besides that, there's not a lot of pumping. So we're going to focus instead on some fundamental news that is actually really exciting.
Load deep.
There's no news today more exciting than this news, which is that Samsung has officially signed a working partnership deal with Icon, and specifically with Icon's project Chain ID. They're going to be using this Chain ID technology as a way to verify identities. This has been a huge hot button topic. It's a lot of what's going on with Ontology, the key, and that's probably why we've heard of Icon interoperating and being collaborative with Ontology, is they're going to be leveraging a lot of the same technologies for a lot of the similar ends. First of all, if you've been following the news, this isn't fully exciting, as we've been hearing murmurs about Samsung and Icon for quite a while now. And of course, after the letter last week, essentially where Icon said, no, guys, we don't have competition, by the way. We are the Korean blockchain industry. That's when it started to become pretty crystal that Samsung is a slam dunk and all the other big Korean powers that be are slam dunks. This is where it's going. Icon is going to take over the Korean blockchain industry. So exciting, so bullish. By the way, let's see how far Icon's down right now. Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge dip here. Icon's down almost 2%, but it's still 2% off that price. You got a $4 Icon. Come on, guys. Icon's a $100 coin come next year. That's easy. And I saw this on Reddit today. This is the Base Pay app, essentially allowing you to spend your Stellar Lumen at over 40 million locations globally. They have this video where a guy walks in, he spends his Base Pay here. Mickey D's, here he is. Hopefully we're going to see a lot more of these integrations. It should be that easy. You should be able to walk in, swipe it at any known retailer. There should be someone in between translating, right? This is what we expect with credit cards, right? We pay fees with credit cards. We expect that someone makes the money move, and that's exactly what we'll come to expect with crypto. There's going to be a lot more of these sort of tap to pay, swipe to pay, very seamless payment integrations, and it makes me bullish because, again, fundamentally, this means that access, utility goes up through the roof when it's that easy to spend your crypto on things you love, like Mickey D's. And despite all of this dumping, this downtrend in cryptocurrency, it's still proven, it's still a fact, that if you get listed on Binance, your coin is going to relatively moon. And that's true for Augur, which has totally had a great day, double-digit gains in face of a total market slide. And of course, that's got to be credited with its Binance listing. It's a fact now that if you get listed on Binance, you're going to pump. And Dashcore CEO Ryan Taylor was hacked this weekend, and the hackers actually went ahead and did some pretty funny stuff, nothing too malicious. They actually tweeted here, Dash has partnered with Bogdanov.
Commence the bomb.
They were just having fun on the Dash Twitter, but it doesn't even seem like they were asking for money. They were just messing with them and saying, why do you think I want money? I just want to know why your pre-mined scam coin is so popular. Oh, anyway, So watch out, Twitter's a minefield, guys. And yeah, a relatively interesting blockchain bill totally failed in Colorado. This was gonna be a big one. So in Colorado, this bill just narrowly failed. And at the core of it, it was the concept that these investments, utility tokens, would not be classified as a security. This is the concept of what's a utility token, what's a security token. And if this had passed, this would have been a piece of legislation very much so in the camp of protecting the Ethereums and the utility and the sort of blockchain investments that a lot of us are making. It's not a big loss, but this could have been a big win if this had gone through. So hopefully we can see more bills of this sort make it through. It wasn't a big defeat. This was 18 to 17, so it was a narrow loss. And we can see that more and more states, more and more municipalities are starting to understand these investments. And I don't think we're going to get the big hammer slapped down on us. I think the regulators are going to have a nuanced approach to regulating crypto. That's what it seems like. And South Korean exchange UpBit is being investigated by police. So the allegations are that UpBit has been faking its balance statements and defrauding investors. South Korea's Financial Supervisory Committee reportedly sent 10 investigators to the exchange's head offices in Seoul at 10 a.m. this morning and will access the company's computer system and audit the exchange's virtual currency holdings. The exchanges are really the first point of contact for regulators. It seems like that's where regulation is starting to really happen because it's the most point of centrality in the cryptocurrency community. Once we get fully distributed DEXs, it's going to be a lot harder to enforce a lot of these rules, though I think compliance will be a big part of a lot of DEXs. I think there's going to be plenty of DEXs that don't have that. But right now, the exchange remains a focal point for regulators. And Huawei is going to be installing a cryptocurrency wallet, specifically a Bitcoin wallet, on all its new smartphones. That's literally going to make it so that any new smartphone created by this electronics giant, Huawei, is going to already have cryptocurrency enabled, integrated into the phone. These are the steps towards adoption, right? We don't need to go into this too deeply, but just think about if your iPhone had pre-installed a Bitcoin or cryptocurrency wallet on it. There would be no excuse to not accept it, to not know how to use it. It would just be part of your life, and hopefully that's where we're headed. And we know it's always so fun to have these big green days and to just celebrate, but sometimes the real usefulness of this channel is on the red days, on the fuddy days, when we start going down and descending. And guys, I never like to be right about making bearish predictions, but I felt like we were setting ourselves up for quite a few bearish days when I was looking at the charts yesterday, and I wasn't wrong. It seems like we might be in for another couple of days, although the slide has somewhat abated. It looks like we might be descending even a little bit further, but like I was saying, I think this is a 7 to 14 day trend at maximum. We're heading into consensus. We got a lot of positive news ahead. So if you're feeling kind of fuddy, if you're feeling kind of cruddy, comment below. We'll make each other feel better in these comments. But guys, the market fundamentals are looking very strong. So even though the price action is not, the smart money is bullish right now. Remember that. If you guys are new around here, my name's Elio Trades and I host daily cryptocurrency videos on this channel. So I encourage you to subscribe and of course hit that bell notification, and that way you'll definitely be made aware when we put out new content. It's been a pleasure having you with me today on FUD TV, and I'll catch you very soon on the next episode.